In this video, you're going to learn how to use our Pre-Listing Packet GPT to create a pre-listing packet. Now, this Pre-Listing Packet GPT exists in our AI Studio, and when you log into the dashboard, you'll see the AI Studio. It may look like this when you first get there, but you can easily navigate to the Pre-Listing Packet tool in the studio just by scrolling down the navigation and selecting the pre-listing packet. Now, in order to make this happen, I just need one very vital piece of information, which is a CMA. And I have an example of a CMA that I'm just going to pull up on the screen here. I used for this RPR, but you can use your MLS, whatever it is that you currently generate CMAs, you can use that tool. Here's one really important factor, though, to consider is that the CMA must be in a PDF format. It cannot be a website link. And the reason is if you copy and paste a link from, let's say, the MLS, there's not like access. The tool doesn't have access because it requires a login. So just export or create a PDF. I'm just gonna drag and drop that same PDF that you saw into this file. So you can drag and drop, or you could click on this little paperclip icon right there. Or you can drag and drop it like I did. Now all I have to do is put in a seller's name. I'm just going to put in here Kyle and Olivia. And then I need to put in the appointment date for the listing presentation. So I'm just going to say that it's on Friday. And then I need to include an appointment time. We'll just say it's going to be at 7 p.m. And all I have to do at that point is just hit submit. And it's going to read through that CMA. It is going to use the pre-listing packet format that we've coded this tool to produce. And then I'm going to show you how you can just put a little bit of polish on it very quickly so that you can fire off the email. Now we can see that the tool has gone through that CMA and it has generated the email. What we will do in just a moment is read through this in detail. I'm going to just show you how quickly you can pull this all together. So I'm just going to go to the bottom here, and where there's this little copy icon, I'm just going to click on copy. Now, what I like to do is I like to drop this into a document instead of going right to my email. And the reason is when I copied this email that has been written in the tool, it's copying it in a format called Markdown. And Markdown applies the formatting, but if I were just to go to Gmail, for example, and paste it, it would not display correctly. So I just have a Google Doc open. I'm going to right click and I'm going to say paste from Markdown. And what that's going to do is drop this email in here very nicely. And it's very easy for me here to do any additional formatting. So I'm going to just read through it real quickly. It says, hi, Colin and Olivia. I'm looking forward to our appointment on 7 p.m. on Friday. To ensure we make the most of our time together, I've prepared a pre-listing overview. This email summarizes 3 critical sessions. We will discuss in detail the pricing snapshot, the marketing plan, and the marketing proposal. So we've got our section 1, pricing snapshot. And what this has done is grab the information out of that CMA and pulled together some of the highlights around that market. Talks about having a 1.45 months inventory, sales ratios, and then we've got a little bit of a snapshot, a table where it talks about the median price for active listings and sold listings and the median price per square foot. It does say we don't include an estimate until we've seen the condition of the home and we're able to make a really accurate assessment. We don't want it to signal a specific price because we don't want them to think that's too low, but rather we're going to speak in the averages and the medians based on the data and then let them know we will make the appropriate price based on the condition of the home when we assess it. Then in section 2, we've got a marketing plan here. And again, what it's doing is it's pulling information from the CMA so that it's speaking specifically to that seller, to that prospective seller and their home. So it signals to them that we've done the research and we know what the details about their home are and that we're prepared to market it. So we've got here a little bit of list of some of the marketing activities we can do. And if you don't do this, you can always change this or change to your highlights that you might do. It talks about my marketing plan. If you have a more detailed marketing plan, you can hyperlink it if you want. Then it gets into this marketing proposal section. The most important thing that we have to attend to here is where it says, check out the sample marketing below. And this is important because there's a task that we have to do here, which is actually to generate some sample marketing. Now, this is very easy to do. If you go back to the Pre-Listing Packet GPT and scroll to the top, you'll notice there's this Canva link for marketing examples. You can just click on that hyperlink and that'll open up a Canva template. We can click on Edit Template. And from here, I can grab an image from the home online just to be able to create some sample marketing packages. What this graphic does is it looks like a website. It looks like a YouTube video. It looks like an ad or Instagram ad or Google ad or flyers and brochures. That's to signal the work that we will be doing, and it's just a way to put some polish on this email. I built this in Canva because it makes it easier for me to change the images. I can literally just drag and drop the images. Let me see if I can find an easy one for us to pull. Let's see here. So just drop it in there, and then I can always just change it back because I don't want to have it different. And I could even use different photos if I found more photos online. And we're just using that not to actually create the marketing. It's just to signal to the seller. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab a screenshot of this image like so. I'm going to go to the untitled document. I'm just going to come in here. I'm going to paste that in here. And so it is there. You'll see that it's got my signature line. If I want to modify or change that, I can. And I'm just going to copy, paste it. Now I can go to my Gmail or whatever email tool that I'm using and paste this email in here. And I'm going to copy the subject line out of there, drop it here. And now we can see we have the entire pre-listing packet email. It's pasted, it looks good. It's formatted well, it's got the images, and that is how you use the pre-listing packet GPT to quickly create an effective pre-listing packet that you can use, sending to your seller to signal to them the professionalism, the thoroughness, and the level of preparation that you do before you're even working for them while you're just in the preparation phase, so that they're more likely to feel good about you and want to hire you once you go on that listing appointment. Be sure to check out the other tools in the AI Studio while you're in there. We've got everything from newsletter tools to marketing tools, our listing coach to get advice and tips, and so much more. Have fun making your next pre-listing packet and have fun using our studio to make AI useful, practical, and hopefully profitable.